Okay, I think we are live now, so yes, we are live. It's just let's account for the delay for it actually coming live on YouTube, so we will wait. So I can't start loading though, because otherwise there will be a long loading screen. So we'll get straight into this. Hopefully everyone enjoys this, because it seemed like you really enjoyed the video. So the sequel to the video is here. So obviously if you're watching this later as the video, yeah, I'm probably going to be talking nonsense for a little bit while I wait for the stream to sort of fill up with enough people so I can start. Because I don't like to start before people have had a chance, because I probably should, you know, let people know when I'm actually going to do my streams, but I sort of just do them spontaneously, which maybe not the best idea. But hi Sammy. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, since this is the 110 riders again, it'll take a while to load, so it's a bit of a shame. Probably should have started after it already loaded in, but I didn't want to start too quickly, so I thought, yeah, I suppose it's a good excuse to allow more people to get in if they want to, or to watch the stream before it starts, because you don't want to miss the beginning. Hopefully this will be a good challenge. So I may as well let you know like the race length for that. So it's a 50% race, and it's at Malaysia just because it's my best track. I mean, I don't know how this could be either really easy or really hard. I'm just gonna wait for everyone to get back on the bikes after they've crashed as well, so that actually I'm 110th. I know the title isn't necessarily true. It's not against 110 Yamahas. It's actually 109, isn't it? But yeah, just kind of it sounds better. So.
Hello and
yeah, probably will be very funny.
Hopefully
it'll be exciting as well.
Motogp class race is about to start. The weather is great and the temperature is perfect for racing, so we're just waiting to find out which riders have opted for hard tyres and which riders have opted for soft. We're live from the starting grid.
Everyone's inside each other.
Cameras are lingering on the favourite riders for today. A few minutes to go and finally the spectacle will begin.
Apologies about the textures again, but I can't really do a lot about it. This looks like my mod has worked then, so that's good. Because they've all got the same bikes aesthetically as before, but now they're all in the Yamaha team, so it everyone has the performance of the Yamaha, except like people that are already in Motogp, because I don't know really why I didn't change those guys as well, but there you go. I didn't want to make, you know, Marquez too OP, you see. Not that the bike performance has a lot of effect on it. Hi Ice Rummy. How you doing, mate? Yes, maybe I will have to try out the 110 Ducatis. That could be interesting. So we'll start the race now, because we have to wait anyway for everyone to go flying again. That wasn't quite as eventful as last time, but it was still quite funny to see people. Ah, okay, yeah, there are some more going off now. Yep, there we go. Oh, who was that in the air? I think that was Marcos Ramirez in the air there. And whoa, look at all these guys flying. It's not quite as funny the second time, but it's still very amusing. Who is that trying to ride around them all? So, oh Jesus, someone else in the air as well. There's people everywhere. There are still people falling off now. Pretty sure my AI is just wheeling at someone. There's so many riders in the track. Look at this. Look at it. Oh, okay, Tom Luty, and I think that might have been Dovi or Lorenzo gone up in the air. It was Zarco, I think that was tumbling there in the background as well. So the grid is still going, so we're up to like 48th position now. Yamahas, you see Bautista still in his normal team. Again, all of these Yamaha riders. Quattararo down to 54th, so his AI is probably not that good in this game now, I guess. More guitar based, I would have thought, so might be why. You can see there's a lot of missings here. Perhaps if I was to release this, I might polish it a little bit more, because it just it looks a bit better. Let me know what you think. I should, if I should release it or not, because it's interesting, definitely interesting. I'm not sure how well it will handle on some people's computers, but it should be alright. I would have thought. Handles fine on mine, and mine's not the best, so should be okay. I would have thought. I just wanted to show off the 110 riders, just in case people haven't seen it. I think you all have seen it before. I think everyone that's watching the stream has watched the video, so I assume So, but we may as well just show off anyway. So Kent's in 99th. Chenko down there. So that's the last bit. So Salim down in 108th. So we'll probably be trying to attack him pretty quickly. And there we are. We are 9th behind Sasaki. Yeah, we're 9th. We're 110th actually. So we're neither 9th or 109th for that matter. We may as well just wait for the rest of the warm-up lap. We're going towards the hairpin now. And that's even though like there was all those crashes at the start. So I'm guessing people probably almost back at the grid by now. The leaders anyway. I think this goes quite long, the warm-up lap here. Let's skip it. Oh dear, there's a lot of people inside each other. I see Pedrosa there at the front. I was about to say Pedrosa's on pole, but Pedrosa's probably like not anywhere near pole. It's just because the grid. Oh, someone's already gone flying. There's a few people. Oh, Rebel Rookie's rolled back through somebody. Apparently this is last position. Okay, we've been oh dear, oh dear. There's a lot of people flying here. So let's get out of the way. Don't want to hold all these riders up. We're 23rd at the minute. It's going to be hard to even drop down to last. I mean, I'm on the grass currently. Come on guys, I've only got 9 laps to get through. How was someone crashing the straight? Come on, you're all on Yamahas, come on. Come on, 85th. Philip Salak keeps crashing. And Simeon's crashed as well. I can't wait for them anymore. Alright, I'm just going to stay in 106th here. Otherwise it's just ridiculous, because there's 2 behind, and then I still can't see where the other 2 would be. I don't know how people have messed up this much, but there you go. We are in 106th then to start the race, but not a lot else we can do, and the frame rate is tanking a little bit. Perhaps for performance you could set it to have the models Red Bull Rookie models so that it's smaller to load in. I don't know. Might work. I just saw Dovi take like someone for 100th or something, so yeah, this definitely messes the AI order a bit up. There's been a crash, which I'm not surprised about, but it's funny how the crashes don't even really seem to drop frames in this mode, yet in the normal races the crashes cause screen freezes. But we've made 2 overtakes, and in case you missed the beginning, it looks like they're not on Yamahas, but they are. I've completely missed a brake except for the hairpin. You have to let off the brake. That was a really stupid move of me. A couple of people going off. I think I've made positions up in that. There's Dovi in front of us. He's weaving all over the place. He's gone off the track, so we'll go up his inside. So up to 102nd now, so we made 4 positions on this lap. So that's fantastic. That's the kind of progress I want to make. I need to be making over 10 positions a lap, really, but I guess this first lap was always going to be a bit of a dud. Trying to get the inside of Scott Redding. We've absolutely just hit Scott Redding off, so that's a bit of a... Yeah, that would definitely be a bit of a rising penalty. There's people going over the line. Okay, there's no way I'm going to make this up. I'm a good 30 seconds behind those guys. Even with a 100% race, I wouldn't be able to get up to them. Oh dear. I haven't raced this track properly for a while, you will have noticed. I'm behind Canet again. I swear I overtook him at the start of the last lap. Agatha's all over the place. So we just got to the 97th down the run to the line. There was someone still crashed off at the side, so I think that might have been someone that crashed at the start and failed to respawn, so perhaps that's the thing worth taking into account. Off the inside of Yamanaka, I think that was. But he's come straight back up the inside. Uh-oh, don't want to lose the front. Remember as well, when the frame rate drops slightly, the physics behave slightly differently, so you have to be a bit more careful with the front end. Around the outside of a few riders, up into 92nd position now. Tony Arbolino is the next target in 91st. So it's surprisingly not too bad to actually try and play this. But Arbolino's going nice and slowly, so we're going to go around his outside. Oh, you can hear that they all sound like Yamahas. Around the outside of... Well, who even was that? I think that might have been Luti. But I didn't really see. There's the 2 Sky VR46 bikes inside the 2 of them. In fact, I think one of them might be the Moto 2 team and the other Moto 3 team. I'm not really used to seeing all these bikes together, so I just sort of associate one team. I think they're both the same bike. The 2 6 bikes has lost a lot of ground, and then NTS as well that we got the insider. So up to 84th. We've had a pretty good lap actually on the whole of lap 2 here. So Dan Jones and Tito are about having a battle over 83rd position, or 82nd even. I assumed that it was 83rd because I thought Danjes was ahead when it said that, but I guess not. Around the outside of the pair of them, I think they're both going to have me here, but no, I got on the throttle earlier, put me into 82nd position. So pretty good lap in general. So Schrotter's leading the race currently ahead of Locatelli, Bagnaia, Passini. Pedrosa's in 5th place, so fair play to Pedrosa. Crash up ahead for Albert Arenas. It looks really weird when you look and you see Yamaha fall off and then you see someone's name that's not even in MotoGP. So past, I think that's Bastianini, we passed the Red Bull Rookies rider as well. So up into 80th position now. There's still that rider crash off to the side. But now behind Nakarin at Rapufaphat. Oh no, he's gone a lot further into the braking zone than John McPhee, so we're up the inside of McPhee now, up into 79th. Big pack up ahead, McPhee comes back, we're going to cut under McPhee again. Great exit, we've just passed about 5 of them, around the outside of Jorge Navarro, I think that is as well. Oh, big crash up ahead, we're going around the outside. Again, I think that's Simone Corsi there when it's got past. Getting the brakes, it's hard to tell when you're going past them, especially because the textures aren't very good. So Michael Aquino, I can tell that's him, and Carol Abraham. And I think that's Darren Binder in front of them. Again, I can't tell. Trying to get the inside of Carroll. Oh, it's the 69th, 68th now. So if we just made about 20 positions on this lap, I think we have. Oh. That was a risky strategy. With the 67th now, around the outside of Zarco, around the outside of Ben Schneider. There's Albert Arenas in front. He's crashed as well. I'm still behind him. Trying to go around the outside towards the hairpin. Gabriel Rodrigo's crashed, obviously, from the Argentine GP, and we've been almost took out there by Huddler riders. So we're back down to 65th again. But the AI trying to do some sniper attack on me there. Some 360 no-scope. Definitely trying to no-scope me out of this race here. But we are trying to battle Nakashima here, but he's really holding his ground. So now Paulus Bagnaia. Are we behind Darren Binder again? No, I think it's a Red Bull Rookies rider. Kind of looks like KTM Io from a distance. But the inside of Paulus Bagnaia and Bo Benschneider again. And we've just powered past the Red Bull Rookies rider. So up into 61st position. The Schrotter still leads out of Bagnaia, Passini, Locatelli, Pedrosa, Bezzecchi, Marquez. And that's Alex Marquez. Quattraro, Carrasco, Adrian Carrasco. That's going to be in Miller. Whenever I think Carrasco, I always think Anna. A couple of riders weaving. I think one of them Zarco. So we did lose a lot of progress when we got rammed. But we've had a beautiful exit. We're going flying past so many riders. There's Cal Crutchlow as well there. And there's Brad Binder, past Brad Binder. Marcos Ramirez up ahead of us. So we're to 54th now. And we've had a bit of contact. Oh, I think we've had Fulgini out. Put this on Navarro. So I don't know who it was that we passed earlier. I think it was Kent actually. Oh yes, because I'm thinking 2019 riders, aren't I? But this is 2018. So yes, I was getting a bit mixed up there. But around the outside of Masaki, I think it was. Albert Arenas is still in front of us. We're now past him. Are we behind Brad Binder again? No, it's Oliveira, okay. I was going to say, I'm getting confused. I'm sure I've passed these people a few times already, some of them. Past Oliveira. Well, they're not very good at the corner exits. This does show you the weakness of the AI like extremely, because you're passing them all the time. And you're just trying to get into your rhythm while doing it. So up to 49th now, so behind Marcos Ramirez. A crash ahead. We're going to try and bring up these other Digi and Marcos Ramirez. We're going to hit Aleix if we're not careful. So that's going to have really compromised us there. And we could have lost the front, but luckily I turned tyre wear off, so it's less of a problem. So Aleix in 46th position, so we are about to take the golden position here, around the outside. And we've been almost sniper attacked again. I don't know who that was coming from off track, but that cannot be the quickest line. We're up to 45th now, so yeah, we managed to make a position out of all that. Not really sure how we did that, but we've gone really wide there. Back over the curve again, I had to let off the throttle as you saw, otherwise you might high side. But obviously, Hometown hero here, Zulfami Karadin obviously never actually got to this Grand Prix because he got dropped by Lamont. Actually, did he quit? I'm not sure. I'm sure someone will be correcting me on that. I think I have seen someone join the chat and it's probably very confused what's going on right here. But I'm way too busy focusing to read the chat right now. So up into 44th position, so Morbidelli just up ahead. You can see a few riders going wide there. Are they going to do some weird weaving skills? As Martin in front of Carlos Tate. Up into 41st position. There's still riders crashed off at the side from the first lap, so not really sure what's going on. We're on lap 5 now. So we are behind Morbidelli. The front is... We're going to have to dive him here. And we've got up into 40th, but how long is that going to be for? That's actually we made that stick because we managed to run around the outside. So it's pretty good. So Simon Jespersen is in front of us now. Is it Jespersen? I don't actually know because I did not watch Red Bull Rookies in 2018, mainly because it wasn't on. But Well, it probably was, but I just didn't know when it was on. I probably would watch it actually. It's interesting because then you sort of know it's coming to Moto 3 and that. But Olivier Loipe, we've got a beautiful run here. We passed Olivier Loipe, past the Rebel Rookie. Oh, we've hit someone as well. Oh dear, we messed up. Oh, all that hard work undone. We've just hit Cal Crutchlow off a little bit there, so we've just messed that up. We've lost 10 positions because of that, so that's a bit of a cock up from me. Oh no, probably shouldn't have said that. Probably not going to get any ads now, but oh well. Trying to get inside of Albert Arenas, past Albert Arenas. We're back behind Aleix Espargaro again, but he's further down the order than he was last time. He was 46th last time, he's 47th this time, around the outside. Which I guess would make sense, he would be 47th after I overtook him, but I was back behind him again. So we're back behind Zulfami Karadin. Is that Digi Antonio again? I'm sure I passed him. Well, I know I've lost a few positions, but I'm sure I passed him quite a while ago, so a bit weird to be behind him again. But back up to 45th, so we did lose about a lap's worth of progress there. But Jerry Salim, didn't he start a couple of positions in front of me? So, what is this? What is this? What was that? Well, I have absolutely cocked it up. Again, probably shouldn't have said that, but there you go. So I've absolutely just bottled this challenge here. We were doing nicely. We're now further than ever behind the leaders. So we now know that Marcel Schrotter's AI is the best AI in the game. Bagnaia is second, Passini's third, Marquez is fourth, and Drosa is fifth. I mean, I know that the crashes kind of skew that stat a lot, but there you go. We're now back up into 59th position, and I am really angry at myself here. We've still got half the race to go almost, so we gotta stay positive. We have to go for a bit of a dive, set the bike up. We've kind of hit someone. I'm getting a bit desperate now, you can see, and I haven't really caused any harm by doing that, so it's fine. Just because the physics is probably a bit wonky now, but we're trying to get the worldliest run on the outside. That's Jorge Navarro. That was Kent, obviously, earlier that we passed. Going around the outside as much as we can. Up into 50 seconds, so we're back behind Cal, so every time we crash, we basically lost about a lap's worth of progress. Someone's got back up our inside, Suzuki and Yamanaka, I think it might have been. Or Shannon Chu, maybe, I'm not 100% sure. Again, I can't tell anyway, and with the blurry texture, it's even harder for Rebel Rookies. We're around the outside of a few riders there. Aleix just keeps losing positions. Jean Zarco up ahead. I think that might be Jerry Salim in front of him. I remember hitting Jerry Salim last lap. I've overshot again through into turn 7. Come back on the track, get a beautiful exit. Crash up ahead, I guess that's probably at the hairpin. Maverick Vinales, so Motogp rider crashed once. Ooh, yellow flag up ahead. I've just gone inside that rider in front of me. I'm not sure if you saw that, but I did. Gabriel Rodrigo also crashed. It was Xavier Artigas in front of us. So we're still in 48th position. I was hoping we'd be able to get up into like the 20s maybe, but probably not going to happen now. But trying to pass Albert Arenas. There's a big squad of them in front, and they are going pretty slow. If I open the throttle nice and early, I'm going to try and take some risky strats now. This is a risky strat, to say the least. Oh, that actually managed to work. There's a bug on my foot. Go away. So back up into 41st, so now we've done the damage that we've done lap 4, we've undone it, so pretty much. Now behind P2 Palavan, or however it's... your guess is as good as mine, and as still people crashed from the first lap. I feel bad for them, I know I've been getting annoyed. So we actually got past Jerry Salim, so we crashed into him, we've already caught him up and passed him in the lap, so it's interesting stuff. I guess it does show the pace of the AI. This is a good challenge to show how poor the AI are. Send this to Milestone. Just be like, this kid is a bit bad though. So it kind of shows you that they are even more... I can't do anything when they do that. If you're going to brake on the racing line of a corner that's like flat out, then what can I do about it? Usually I like to go a bit wider, but I'd actually I'd actually done the corner properly for once. And oh dear, I've just killed that guy. Not sure I stayed on, but and, I mean it was the most minor contact, but we're up into 36th position now. So, and again, I would say it was something about mass, but the mass shouldn't actually be a factor as much now because everybody's on the Yamaha. So, according to the games, and the collision is still obviously whatever like they were before, which I'm glad that's dealt with separately. Maybe the mass is too because of that. I'm not really sure. But so finally we've caught back up to Jorge Martin. We passed him a long time ago, so he's still got the line on us, which is annoying. Oh yeah, because then there's Oliveira in front of him. So yeah, actually I think we're only just about undoing the initial damage now. Oh, I don't want to crash again. Jorge Martin is sort of my curse apparently. So we're probably not going to get many more positions higher now. If we can get points, that would be good. because after all, I have made a few mistakes. I've had 2 crashes, so that equates to about, what, 8 seconds? No, did I crash 3 times? I don't even know. I honestly don't know. Let's say twice, just so that we have, you know, we don't gain any advantage. So we lost about 8 seconds just from crashing. So, 32nd position now. Hopefully we can get up into the 20s and maybe the teens, but we'll see, we'll see. Oh, Nakagami's in my way. Oh, that's actually Smith, that's not Oliveira then. Okay, maybe Martin just got a few positions. Try and undercut him if we can, and then we can try and ride around the outside through the next corner, which is what I wanted to do last lap. It's that big group. I was about to say I can hear a noise that isn't a Yamaha, but I remembered it's Bradley Smith, so... Because I didn't change anything about GP rider teams, their bike is twitching on the brakes, and we've been absolutely dive bombed by Cornfile and the Red Bull Rookies rider. Behind Dennis Fodger now, we're riding Dennis Fodger apparently. Right, let's try and go around the outside of Dennis Fodger. Oh, that was close. So Adrian Huratas in front of us, and Pascal Alfano, or Alfano, I don't know. Happy Sirens has passed Billy Van Erde, down for like in the 60s somewhere. I didn't even remember passing Siren. Did anyone see me passing? Alright, so we're up at the 25th now. I can see Vinales. In fact, I can see both Vinales riders. I could see Vinales in the distance already, and I could see Isak. So, oh, a bit of a dive bomb there, but fair play to him. I mean, I've just nerfed him off for it. I mean, that's kind of what he gets. And he's crashed. Okay, I feel a bit bad about that, but that's a bit of a cocky line, isn't it? I guess I think that totaled to 3 now. So, hopefully YouTube advertised that, no problem with that, but I don't need it to live, so I'll be alright, but it's just a nice bonus, I guess. Go on the inside of Sam Lowe's now. We've got the inside of one of the Vinales cousin. Oh, okay, we've hit the Vinales cousin. I know my riding's not been the best in this video, but I haven't played the game for a few days. And Dallaport's had a horrendous exit, so I don't know. There must be some sort of thing going on still, I think. I think the Motogp bikes are probably still a bit more... But okay, well, he's just gone flying in. Perhaps he's still riding it like a Moto 3. That could be the problem. I hadn't thought of that, but maybe Milestone have gone that in depth. Although I haven't noticed that particularly, you know, in the 2019 mod, so I don't know actually. Right, so last lap time now, lap 9, we are up into 22nd, and Marc Marquez is in 20th, so if we can beat Marc Marquez, I got a pat on the back. After 3 crashes, I mean I know Maverick's crashed once as well, but whatever. Or was it 2? I don't know, I can't remember. We've got the best run on Maverick, around the outside of him, so Marc is up ahead. I know Maverick's probably going to try and outbrake me, but we just took the actual proper time trial sort of braking zone there. We're going to try and go... Yeah, Marquez, I kind of completely didn't predict what he was going to do there. Around his outside. Oh no, I've not been able to really make the most of this. Try and get up his inside. Yes, we've passed him now. We're up into 20th positions. We're into the 20s. We've got to get Xavi Vierge. Obviously unfortunate for him yesterday. Ooh. Obviously he had that retirement in Argentina before the race even started, which is just really bad for him. Well, he's not had the best exit though. Right outside, we've got up into 19th position. Let's go. We called this a win. Oh no, he's back at the inside again. If I ride around him on the curb. We've got the position. Who's that in front? I think that might be Alex Rins. Yeah, it is. I guessed right. It was either him or Ian One. So I had 50-50 shot. Can we try and dive him into the last corner? Although I'd rather, like, you know, just finish behind him than crash. And I think that's Antonelli in front of him. So if there's anyone that's going to crash into this last corner, it would be Nicola Antonelli. Rins has got the slipstream on him. Rins is going for it. Trotter's won the race. Back now second. Hitting the brakes for the last corner. Rins is trying to go to the inside and I completely overshot the corner. At the last corner we come. It's going to be your 19th position. So Antonelli's 18th in the end there. But there we go. So sorry about that. I can check the chat now. Oh yeah, Vazels, I'm not sure when it's going to be released yet. I need to sort of polish it like I said, maybe.
Motogp class final results.
So that's a shame we weren't able to win that. How far were we off the lead of the race? Oh, we were 16 seconds off, but look at the fastest lap in comparison, 53.3, which isn't even a good lap anyway. I I feel like I've probably just offended half of the people that play this game, but there you go. Compared to 56.5 for the race winner. Okay, he wasn't even close to Magnai's pace, so I'm not really sure what's happened there. But you take 8 seconds off for that, for the crashes. We were about 8 seconds off him, so saying how long we messed about at the start and how long we had to sit behind everybody. That's not bad, that's not bad. So Alonso Lopez ended up finishing last, almost a minute behind. So I guess no one got stuck at the first lap, but there was always someone spawning over on the right hand side, so I guess that might be performance. Scott Redding kind of dropped down the order after we knocked him off, I guess. Guess that would make sense, I suppose. Yeah, most of them using blue, so this is basically just looks like a... Yeah, maybe there was potential for a top 3, because obviously I did make a couple of mistakes as well. But if I did a full race, I probably could have done it. Which I nearly did, but I didn't want it to go on too long. So it does open us up for a sequel, and as I did see earlier on, maybe we'll do it with Ducatis next time, because why not switch it up? It is fun. So you know, if I do manage to get it all like sorted out and that, and I'd like to try and maybe make it so the textures aren't low resolution, but I think the game would probably just crash, and I can't really edit that anyway, so it's a bit of a shame. But yeah. I'll definitely think about releasing it, but yeah, it was a fun challenge all in all. I hope you did enjoy it. I enjoyed it. Yeah, if I do make a link, obviously you can let it. You can give it a try yourself. At Magello next time. Ooh, that would actually be an interesting one, because AI actually aren't too bad there. So don't know. We'll have to have a look. I could be totally wrong. The AI probably awful there. I'm just probably also awful there. So. 1736 for a 50% race. If we do that in comparison, I know this is kind of a bit, you know, biased or a bit rigged or whatever you might say, but if we compare it to what I did back in the... Oh, well, I've got to watch an ad. It's funny, but I was just going to check my my total time at the league race that we did at this circuit. So slower. Oh, we did an extra lap, didn't we, actually? So, not, what, 154 off? It's not bad pace, actually, to be fair. So, 18, and then... What, and then... Yeah, so it'd be 18 minutes. No, 17, and then add another 6 on then. So, it'd be like 09-ish. So yeah, we were about... the AI were about 20 seconds off the pace, nearly, over a 9-lap race. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting one. But I hope you've enjoyed it, as I said. I will probably release the mod at some point for everyone to try, because I'm sure you're probably desperate to... Just even for the carnage at the start, I think would be enough for most people. It definitely was for me. It's obviously after the first time it's less good, but if MotoGP 19 is moddable, they're going to have historic bikes, so it's going to be even more mad. Not to mention there's also going to be Moto E, so yeah, I'll definitely try it on that game as well. But I will do some more videos on this. Hopefully Cal Crutchlow Chris shouldn't be too much longer, but enough rambling at the end of the stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks to everyone that watched live, and you know, if you didn't catch it live, also thanks for watching up to this point as well. I appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you guys, but yeah, I'll just sort of end the stream now, so it might be up for like the next couple of minutes as it takes a minute. So yeah, not really anything else to say. Difficulty 120. Always play on 120. That's the difficulty I played on there.